Today we're going to talk about the Cryptotab browser and how to get massive Cryptotab referrals growing out your mining network. As you can see right here, I got over 42,000 referrals. We're going to be talking about this in the video. If you don't know what Cryptotab browser is, it's simply a browser built on Google Chrome. It uses your computer resources, your computer CPU, not your graphics card. It uses your computer CPU, whatever you're not using, it uses to mine cryptocurrency. It doesn't mine Bitcoin, it mines other cryptocurrencies. They just pay you out in Bitcoin. Now, mind you, just to show you right now, I have 8,000 hash per second using the Cloud Boost. When I'm not recording a video, this is up to 26,000. So just to give you a heads up what I mean, right now I'm using CPU resources recording this video. So the Cryptotab browser slows down based on computer resources that are available. So if you're not using your computer, like I leave it running overnight, it's going to run at 26,000 hash per second when the Cloud Boost is enacted. This video is not about Cloud Boost, but this is the 10x Cloud Boost. If you're wondering about it, it does speed up your browser mining by 10 times. You got to be able to keep it, like, you got to turn it on and off, or turn it back on every 3 hours because it turns off. So I typically will just, like I just re-upped it, I got another 2 hours and 60 minutes. So if you're around your computer and you're able to use it and kind of keep it updated every 3 hours, it's worth it. If you're not, I would not recommend you getting Cloud Boost. You can earn totally for free with the Cryptotab browser. Depending on your CPU, I have people in my comments that have told me they're making upwards of $20 a month. That's depending on your CPU. Personally, I do about $5 to $7 a month. That's without growing my mining network. Google Chrome and Cryptotab work identical, except Cryptotab mines Bitcoin. But Google Chrome does not pay me every single month to use it. Internet Explorer doesn't pay me. Safari doesn't pay me. But Cryptotab browser pays me every single month. And I don't have to watch ads, i.e. the Brave browser. I don't have to watch ads to get paid. I literally just get paid for doing what I'm already doing online. I choose to leave the browser open because I'm able to earn faster. Now, this video is about how to get massive referrals. I went and did something. I went and pulled up, I'm going to talk to you in a minute. I went and pulled up, where's it at? Some of these Cryptotab referrals. I want to talk about, a lot of times people go on YouTube, they're looking this stuff up and they see these videos. And some of these videos are even mine, so I'll even talk about my videos. And you see things in here like, how to get 3,924, this one's been here forever, how to get 3,924 Cryptotab referrals in 1 week. Well, spoiler alert, it doesn't work, but here we go. It doesn't work anymore. So he shows you this video, and let me show you how you know that it doesn't work. If you come here to his channel, he hasn't made a video in 2 years. 2 years. And by the way, he never went back and talked about Cryptotab. He has a Cryptotab browser he did in 2 years, and he made 1, 2, 3, 4 videos on Cryptotab browser and never ever talked about it again. If this worked so well, he would have continued to talk about it. And I think it did work. I think AdFly did work, and AdFly might still work to some degree. I think it did work back then, but there's something that happens. We'll discuss that a little bit later in this video, but here's what I wanted to show you.
All right, guys,
it's not just his video, by the way, but a lot of these videos, even mine down here, how to get Cryptotab browser referrals for free. Spoiler alert, you can get referrals for free. There are strategies that you can use, but if you want massive referrals, you want hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands, you've got to be willing to use paid advertising. But the question is, which paid advertising? See, here we talked about AdFly. Here he talks about a website called Mellow Ads. That was one of my videos. I'm not sure what he was talking about here. Let's take a quick look at that. Let's see if we can tell what he was talking about. Ad BTC, okay, Mellow Ads, same thing. So they all talk about basically the same thing. I even have one in here. I talked about AdFly, and I talked about Ad BTC somewhere else in here. But here's the challenge with all of these. At one point in time, they did work, and maybe sometimes they still can work. But here's what happens. Over time, like Like that one guy, the first guy I showed you, when he used AdFly, it probably did work, but you saw he had 88,000 views on that video. If just 10% of those people went and tried to use AdFly, that's 8,000 people. It's done. It's no longer going to work. Every ad on AdFly is going to be a Cryptotab browser ad. It's not going to work. You'll blow out a particular resource. Same thing with Mello ads. I just had someone on my email list say, hey, Mello ads isn't working anymore. Do you have any other options? And I recommended he check out my course. The challenge is there's two problems. First of all, just because something used to work doesn't mean it still works. Oftentimes, particularly on YouTube, if you can get some results, but the results may not be as good as they once were, and that's because everybody's trying it out. Everybody's getting exposed to it. It's totally for free. It's totally free. So one of the things that I've done is I've created a course, and I'm going to give you some content on actually having the right mindset. I've got a course, and only for my course members do I talk about what I'm doing, what's working, and I don't talk about any one thing. Most of the stuff that's in the course, you will not find YouTube videos talking about it, and there's a reason for that. Because once it goes on YouTube, everybody uses it, and it no longer works anymore. But that's not the only issue that happens. If I'm willing to bet you that gentleman that we just saw that had 88,000 views on his video, I'm willing to bet you if he would have kept going and kept doing what he was doing, he would have been making massive results, and he's probably still earning a little bit of Bitcoin today. But what happened is most people get discouraged because they have the wrong mentality. And I talk about this in my course, but let me just show you something really quickly. So most people have the wrong mentality. They think, hey, I want to, I'm going to advertise. All right, I need to do some paid referrals. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to advertise. So here we go. This is, actually I should do, here we go. I'm going to advertise. And so let's get, this is like going to be week 1. This ain't going to be exact. There'll be week 1. There'll be week 2. There'll be week 3. Week 4. Week 5. Week 6. 7 and 8. We'll do that. So let's just say they're like, okay, I'm going to advertise. This is what I'm going to do. So they'll come over here and they'll spend like, say $50 a week. And it could be $10 a week. It could be $500 a week. Whatever. They'll spend like, whatever they'll spend. We'll just say $50. They'll spend $50 a week. $50 a week. $50 a week. $50 a week. And they know that people are mining. They're bringing referrals. They can see their referrals growing. $50 a week, $50 a week, $50 a week, $50 a week. And then, they keep going and they're not paying attention. They just keep seeing we're in that referral number. All of a sudden they get up to 8 weeks or so. We got 2 months here. And they look at their earnings and they're like, oh, wow. I've spent $200 and last month I made $5 or $10 from my mining network. And it's like, oh my goodness, this doesn't work. And they get discouraged and they quit. What they don't understand is how passive income streams work. The more passive an income stream is, oftentimes the slower it will grow, but the more stable it will be at the same time. I hope you caught that. The more passive it is, oftentimes it's, let me back up. It's typically related to the price. And in this case, Cryptotab, there's no price. Anybody can use it. It's totally for free. But for example, if someone was buying a product for $10 a month and you made $1, well, you could spend, $50 in theory, get 5 people on board. Great, you just made $5. But someone who pays $10 a month is going to remain a customer most of the time a lot longer than someone who pays $200 a month. So your income is going to be more stable. So with Cryptotab, your referrals are not paying as much. In fact, they're paying nothing. They're using something that they're literally gonna, in some cases, just forget they're using. Even if they don't advertise it for referrals, if they don't treat it like a real business. And I look at Cryptotab as a total business. This is one of my cryptocurrency investments is in this business. I'm literally writing a book right now based on Cryptotab and earning passive streams of income with Bitcoin, but the focus is Cryptotab. And I literally am about 25% of the way through it. I've spent about 4 hours writing yesterday. So I treat this very, very seriously because I believe long term what we can be earning every single month passively. But most people don't have that mentality. They're like, oh, 2 months. Hypothetically, I'm making $5. Now, if they continue doing that $50 a week, my thing is look at 6 months. Look at your start point. Okay, so it's like today's the June 16th. So 6 months from now is what? July, August, September, October, November, December. So December 16th. Okay, so if I'm going to spend $25 or $50 a week, that's $200 a month. My goal is by December 16th, I want to be earning passively in Bitcoin $200 a month, because that's what you're spending now weekly. I do recommend you advertise weekly. We'll talk about where you can advertise here in a minute. But I do recommend that you advertise weekly. And the reason is because there's a compound effects that take place from growth, and it's also easier. Sometimes you get better results in 4 smaller ad campaigns than you'll get in 1 large ad campaign. There's a lot of reasons for this, but it's better to do weekly than just monthly. So all of a sudden in 6 months, you're at that $200 a month, maybe further, depending on the price of Bitcoin going up, maybe further. So that's the right mentality to have, not, oh, I advertised for a month, I spent, $500. And I had someone tell me this, I spent $500, but I made $7 for my efforts, and then my referrals, I made, $9. Awesome. You're probably going to be making that $9 for a really long time. I mean, it may go down a little bit next month if you don't advertise the month after that, but it stabilizes out and you'll be earning for a long time. Why? Because how many times have you changed your web browser in your lifetime? Most of you, never. Never. Or maybe you changed it once or twice. Maybe you went from Mac, maybe you went from PC to Mac and you changed it. Or maybe you used to use, Safari and you went to Chrome, or you were using Chrome and you went to Safari. People don't change their web browser all the time. So once someone starts using it and they start using their web browser consistently, they'll use it and use it and use it and use it. And you're earning and earning and earning and earning. So most people don't have the right mentality. You gotta, and I've drawn this diagram before, but I'll do it here just for sake. So let's just say this up and down line is like the dollar axis, $0 up to, $1,000, whatever. And then we'll say this is time. Then what you have to recognize is it works kind of like this. That's not it. Okay. And then let's say, so if you're advertising every single month, and let's just say you're right here, we'll use that $50 a week again. This is your advertising. You're going to advertise every single month. Nothing's going to change. You're going to advertise. And that goes all the way down the line, right? And this is your earnings right here. Well, when you first start advertising, here's your advertising, $50 a month. Your earnings are going to be slow. They'll do like this. Again, here's your advertising. Every single, you don't change it at all. Sorry, that's supposed to be a straight line. And your earnings are going to be slow at first. And then over time, they'll pick up faster and faster. And then maybe this is at 6 month mark. And I just use 6 months as a hypothetical. At 6 months, you're either going to be right here, you're going to be like, oh, I see it catching up, or you're going to be over here. You're going to be like, oh, it's already past it. Depending on where you advertise. We'll talk about that in a minute. But then you're going to keep going, and over time, as your referrals get referrals, and I have a whole strategy to help your referrals get referrals, there's an exponential growth, so that curve gets steeper and steeper and steeper. And it doesn't matter if this point happens in 3 months or 6 months or 9 months. It doesn't really matter. The point is you get there. And at that point, one of the reasons this curve can go up is because you can use this $50 plus your additional earnings and just continue to compound it and grow if you want to, and grow your mining network. Plus your mining network, the mining network goes 10 levels deep. So your referrals can start getting referrals, and it can just grow and grow and grow. Most people don't have the right mentality. But if you, there's three things you need to know. If you want massive referrals, you need to use paid advertising. Nothing's going to work better long term than paid advertising. There is one free strategy that can work super well. It's very powerful. I covered in the course, but even that strategy is going to be limited for a lot of people. Like, it can help you get your first 50 or 100 first level referrals for a lot of people. But at that point, you're going to start to be limited. So the only thing long term that's going to help you continue to get massive referrals is going to be is going to be being able to use paid advertising. The second thing is you've got to know where to place your paid advertising. The third thing is you've got to have the right mentality to when it comes to advertising. This mentality right here. You can't expect to spend, this is a passive residual stream. That's what this is. And when you're earning passive income like this, and I have built I've got people in other affiliate programs that have been paying me passively for years and years and years. And I'm focusing on Cryptotab on my cryptocurrency channel because I know the strength of this. Like, this is going to be absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. So, set up your weekly goal, stick to your weekly goal, have a 6 month. And by the way, if your weekly goal is $10 a week, great. That's fine. And if it's $500 a week, as long as you can do it every week for a set amount of time, and that set amount of time needs to be, 6 months at least. Give it 6 months. And 6 months, and here's the thing, whatever you're spending every month, your goal is in 6 months, that's what you're going to be earning. That's the goal. You're going to be earning that amount of passive Bitcoin. And of course, that depends on the price of Bitcoin going up and down. So where do you advertise? So I talk about this in my course. Now, here's the thing. This is a paid course, and the way you get access to it, because you got to know how to get access to it. If you go down into the description and you sign up for a Crypto Passive Profits newsletter, let me first explain what the newsletter is. The newsletter is other ways to earn passive Bitcoin that does not require you to advertise for referrals, and it's all based on you. It's little things that you can do each day, different strategies, things similar to Cryptotab, but I'll be very frank with you, nothing is quite as good as Cryptotab. But there are other things you can do. 5 streams of passive income, and that's in the newsletter. It's totally free, and then you're going to get 5 bonuses. One's how to get $50 a month. There is a bonus in there on a strategy to get $50 a month. But put in your email, click sign up. Once you do that, you're going to see this video. This video is tells you about your bonuses that I just told you about, such as, let's see, right here. That's on it. It tells you to confirm, and this tells you you're going to get these bonuses. But this video, after it tells you to get your bonuses, the video goes on to explain our Crypto Passive Profits course. This course is a monthly membership. It is going to be, it's under basically development right now. And the whole reason that we're doing the course, and it's only $9.99 a month right now. It's going to be $30 a month once the course is complete. But under development, you get access to all the information. We have an entire community on Discord. I recommend if you sign up for the course, you come join us on Discord. However, the key with the course, the reason is because it's a closed group. We don't want to blow out all of our advertising resources. We discuss some of those resources openly inside the group. The different places that people have advertised, they discuss it openly. What some of the, hey, I advertised here, and here's the strategy I use to advertise. That kind of stuff is covered. People share that in the group as well. Plus, if you have questions about building out your Cryptotab business, you can definitely ask them in the Discord group as well. But the whole idea behind keeping it as a closed group is so that our resources where we're advertising doesn't get blown out because there's 80,000 people watching a video learning exactly how to do that on YouTube. That's the primary purpose. I will tell you, by the way, some of the stuff you see on YouTube, AdFly does not work as well. It can work, but it does not work as well. AdBTC, I actually made a video about that. It absolutely does not work as well as it once did. Absolutely does not. In fact, I have never had someone from AdBTC. First of all, I have a whole bunch of people that go inactive from AdBTC, and I've almost never had them refer other people. That's one of the things we talk about is the best types of places to advertise, the right kind of referrals. You want referrals who are going to bring you referrals. Those are absolutely the best kind of referrals to get. That's important, but we discuss that all in the course. Now, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am going to be putting up some more content in the future about Cryptotab and about building it. And I'm going to cover a couple of free strategies if that's your thing. There are some free strategies that you can do. I'll give one away right now. Email signature. You should absolutely, I have an email signature right now for Cryptotab. It's absolutely ridiculous not to have an email signature with your affiliate link for Cryptotab. And I'll be discussing that in the video as well. Now, if you're like, hey, this sounds cool, I love earning passive Bitcoin, but I don't really want to build it like a business, then the course isn't going to be for you. You can go down to the description, just subscribe to the Crypto Passive Profits newsletter, hang out on the newsletter, get access to some free stuff, and if you need any questions, just reply back to any of my emails. But if you're one of those people, you're like, hey, I get it. I really want to treat this like a business. I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in cryptocurrency. I believe in the future. I want to earn passive Bitcoin and I want to create a true passive Bitcoin business. Then definitely come over here, subscribe, watch this video all 7 minutes, take notes, watch it in its entirety because it's in part a mini training as well. Watch this video in its entirety and then come join us in the Crypto Passive Profits course. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button if you love cryptocurrency. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, crypto equals freedom, crypto wealth. I'm out.